Good morning. Okay, you find me and the rest of the group now at Glenfinnan Viaduct, more famously to the Harry Potter fans known as the bridge from that film. I've never watched them, so I don't really know what I'm saying. But yeah, we're going to head up there now and see what photos we can get. The lighting this morning, as you can tell by I'm dressed, it's very wet, but it's creating some lovely atmospheric lighting conditions, so hopefully we can get something decent out of this. So I'm going to head up there and yeah, I'll talk to you when we get to the top of the hill.
Alright, so I made it up to the viewing platform. The train lined up a shot. Got it set to manual mode. Shooting at f8, trying to get as much of it as I can in focus. Shooting at a shutter speed of 1/800 per second, trying to freeze the motion in the picture. Currently I'm at ISO 3200, but we are getting little bits of sunlight through, so I might have it very quickly when the train comes through, knock that down to try and out the noise a little bit. But yeah, hopefully this works out. I'll just show you what the scene we've got. I've got a shower cap on my camera just to try and keep the water off it. Just move it out of the way, you can see what I've got lined up. And you can just see, keeping the viaduct on the thirds, hoping to get the train on the bottom left hand third. So should work out to be quite a nice shot. Just yeah, trying to keep things sorted in between the rain. So if it's any good, I'll give you an update as we go along. Hopefully the train comes soon, and yeah, if it's any good, I'll put it on screen. Okay, so the train's just been passed. Very cool. Really enjoyed it. About 5 minutes before the train came, I had the most amazing light. It would have made a brilliant photo. But yeah, when the train came, really flat light. But it should still work out as quite a nice photo. So I've taken one which is just the pure landscape with that really nice light, and I'll actually quite like that image without the train, to be honest with you. So I'll pop that one on screen, but I'll also put the one with the train on screen. Basically, I've took photos with train on the upper right third of the bridge and on the bottom left hand third of the bridge. So I've got a couple of options there to have a look at. Yeah, fantastic location. Just wish the light played ball, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna head back down to the van now. There's a lock nearby. I think we might have to pop there and see what we can find, and then we're probably going to go and try and get the abandoned ship kind of thing up by Fort William. Can't remember what it's called, but when we get there I'll let you know. Alright, I'll yeah, keep you updated as we go along. Okay, just walking back down to the van and underneath the viaduct, and you probably won't make this out, but there was just a hint of a rainbow in the background over there. So I'm trying something I've never really tried before, but I'm actually trying a handheld panorama, not just left to right but also up and down, because I've only got my 24 to 105 lens on. I'm not able to get the full picture in frame, so I've taken 4 shots, one high, one low, one to the left, and then one higher on the left. So yeah, hopefully that works out if it stitches okay. But yeah, it's starting to rain again, so heading back down to the van and see where we go next. Alright then, everyone, driving back from Glenfinnan, we've made a quick stop at a very famous location, which is a place called Corpach or Corpach. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but basically there's a, you can't see it, but just over there, but about a 5-minute walk, there is a shipwreck, and basically, yeah, classic photo with the boat kind of on its side, and the mountains in the background. So yeah, I'll see what my take on it is, and hopefully get some decent photos. The light is quite flat, but it does look like the sun's trying to break through, so maybe there's a possibility something can work here. Anyway, I'm gonna pop over there and see how we get on. Alright, so pretty much made it to the ship, just here. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to shoot this. Try and find the best composition I can. It seems that most of the guys are getting up nice and close, just on the sort of inlet here. So might be get there and see how that looks. What I'm really conscious of doing is, I don't know if you can make this out, but just to the right of the ship there's a lot of little boats and stuff, which I think may be a bit of a distraction, so I want to try and find an angle where I can get those out of frame, to be honest with you. I really want this all to be mainly about the ship and the mountains behind. So let's see what I can do. Alright, so to begin with, I've gone for the pretty standard shot, which is quite a tight crop on the boat and the mountains behind. Not really using anything of kind of foreground interest, so I'll show you what I've got there. Hopefully you can see that. So yeah, I'm shooting at about 95mm, f11, 1/20 of a second, ISO 100. I want to try and keep the ISO as low as possible, just try and get as clean an image as possible. But yeah, that's proving challenging because there's quite a stiff breeze coming in from the left. My tripod's quite sturdy, but even so, I just want to make sure I get as much sharpness as I can on this photo. So just checking a few shots in between the little gusts of wind. Hopefully one of these turns out alright. If it does, I'll pop it on the screen. But yeah, once I've done this photo, there's some kind of interesting, like almost like fishing net sort of things going on, and a little waterfall in there as well. So I might try and include that as part of the frame and see if that works. Yeah, as I said earlier, what I've tried to do on this particular one is just kind of keep out some of the buildings on the left hand side as kind of a bit of a distraction. So yeah, could be quite an interesting image, quite moody. Yeah, see if it looks out okay, and I'll pop it on the screen now. I was going to try and get another shot just down there, like a foreground of waterfalls leading in. To be honest, the rain's pretty much non-stop. There's quite a few other people already getting that shot as well. So I might wait around for a bit, see if the weather clears up a bit, and see if we can get a little spot in there. If not, then I'll call it quits on this location. I've got the one that I really wanted, which is the kind of more simple shot with just the boat and the mountain in the background, so I'm quite happy. But I always like to try and get something different if I can. Anyway, yeah, if I manage to get a different shot, I'll pop it on the screen now. If not, then obviously I didn't get it. Yeah, I think we're going to pop into Fort William, stock up on supplies, and then I think we're possibly heading over to the Isle of Skye tonight. Spend a couple of days there, you know, check out the Albana store, Quarang, amongst other locations. So yeah, somewhere I've never been before, so that'd be really interesting. Anyway, I think that's it for this location. Unsure whether this is going to make us as one video or not. Yeah, thanks for following along. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. After our visit to the Corpach Shipwreck, we headed into Fort William to gather essential supplies for the next leg of our journey, the Isle of Skye. The drive towards the Isle of Skye was wet, wild and windy, but above all, beautiful. Towering mountains, cascading waterfalls, epic locks, and the most amazing backdrop of autumn colours. In all, it was about a 2-hour journey, but felt a lot less due to the sheer beauty of the scenery. Eventually, we made a stop off at the infamous Eilean Donan Castle, then set up camp for the night before the beginning of what would be an amazing Isle of Skye adventure. Right then, just making our way to Skye now. Had a very quick stop off at this castle. Can't remember the name of it, but I'll pop it on the screen now. Beautiful, beautiful place. Sadly we don't have much time here as we've got to make our way onto a parking spot for the night in Skye. So grabbed a quick shot. That'll probably finish today's shoot, and then tomorrow, yeah, see what you can get in Skye. So yeah.
let's get a move on and see what we find next. Right everyone, change of plan. We just started driving towards Skye to get our park up on the beach for the night, but we rapidly realised we wouldn't make it for sunset. So we've actually come back to the other side of the castle, which I still can't remember the name of. I'll pop it on the screen now. Yeah, quite a nice shot. I think it would look better if the tide was a bit more in, but yeah, I think it still works. What I'm really conscious of, and I don't know if you can see this here, but there's like a little, almost like a pocket of water behind that headland of the castle. I find that really a distraction in the photo, so what I'm trying to do is get really down low to cut that out. Shooting in towards the sun, it's quite a high dynamic scene. So yeah, bracketing, I'm actually doing 3 brackets, one for the sky, one for the water, and one for the actual the foreground as well. So I'll blend those together in Photoshop and see how that works out. But yeah, I think it should make a really nice photo. Steve, who's also come with me, he's gone to get another shot on the bridge facing up towards the castle. I'll put a link to his videos. Go and give them a watch. Yeah, they're really good videos. So I'm sure we'll get a nice photo from there, something a little bit different than what I'm getting here. So yeah, this is probably the coldest I've been on the whole trip. I've got a woolly hat on. It's good clean the lens. Yeah, got a down jacket on, Valorate gloves. It's freezing. So anyway, that's what I was saying. The rain's now started. I'm gonna grab this shot, and yeah, I think that's me done for today. I'm gonna head over to Skye now, find a park up for the night. So yeah, thanks for watching.